Okay, coming to the algebraic function, the first one is the polynomial function. So first we will talk about the polynomial function. Okay, so in polynomial function, general form, it's something like that. Fx is equal to a naught x to the power n, a1 x to the power n minus 1, a2 x to the power n minus 2, and then it's an minus 1 x plus an. So this is the general form of polynomial function. So what is n here? N is basically a natural number, set of natural numbers. It can take value like here it's 1, it can take 2, 3 and up to n. So basically here we have finite number. So how many terms are there? N terms are there. So it has to be finite. It has to be finite. Finite means n should be something, example, something like that 10 or 20 or 2, whatever. Okay. Then talking about a0, a1, a2, these are called coefficient, and it has to be real numbers. Okay. So any function in this form is called polynomial function. The first function is called constant function. So in constant function, what happens? Its equation is something like that. Fx is equal to some constant. So like here an, so I'll put here c, where c can be any. C is a constant which will have a value as a real number. So this is constant function. The second one was identity function. So identity function will look something like that. Fx is equal to x. So here it means from a0 to an minus 2, all the coefficients are 0 and an is 0. This value is 1. So that's why this function is look like something like this, and this will be called identity function. Okay. And third one is square function. Square function, it is something like that. Fx is equal to x square. Okay. And we can take one more example, that is cube function, and this will look something like that. Fx is equal to x cube. So these are some special functions. We will study about this function in this session. So in constant function, it will look like something like, let's take one example. Fx is equal to 3. So you can write something like y is equal to 3. So if you plot a graph, so how do you plot a graph? Let's make a chart. So here you provide value of x and you get value of y. So for any value, like if you give -1, you give 0, you give 1, you give 2, you give root 2. In every case, you will get value as 3. So if you plot this graph, so -1 comma 3, so -1 is here, 1, 2, 3 is this point will come here, 0 comma 3, 1 comma 3. So if you join all these points, so this will come something like that. So this is x, this is y, x dash, y dash. So this line represents the constant function. Okay. So it is fx is equal to 3. Okay, see, if I ask you what is the domain of this function, so domain df of this function, that is r, because it can take any value of r. Range of function, what will be the range of function? Range of function is 3, only 3 is coming as output. Okay. Okay, in identity function, the function will look like something like this. Fx is equal to x. So it is something like that, y is equal to x. So if you draw the chart of this function, so if you put value as -1, output will be -1, because for every x you are getting y as same value. So 0, 0, 1, 1, 2, 2. So if you plot the graph of identity function, it will look like something this. Okay, because for 0, 0, this is the 0, 0 point. For 1, you are getting 1. For 2, you are getting 2. For -1, you are getting -1. So this will be the graph of identity function. What is the domain of this function? So domain of this function is equal to R. Range of function, range of this function, RF. So this is again R, because for every value you are getting the same value. So for domain, you can see from the graph, the projection on the x side, this is called domain. So this is R, and the projection on y side, that is called range. So this is coming as R. Okay. What is the solution set? Solution set. Solution set means for the value of x when y becomes 0. So here you can see very easily, when x is 0, you are getting y is equal to 0. So solution set of this function is equal to just a 0 value. Okay, in the square function, the function will look like something like this. Fx is equal to x square. So let's make a chart for this function xy. So suppose I give value -2, -1, 0, 1, 2. So output will be for -2, it will make it a square. So it is 4, it is 1, 0, 1, 4. So if you plot the graph of this function, so for this point is 0, 0. So here this one, then 1, 1, 2, it's 4. So on 2 it's 4. -1, it's again 1. For -2, it is coming as 4. So if we plot this, so this square function will look like something this. Okay, if I ask you what is the domain and range of this function, so let's take projection on x-axis. So this is the projection of this graph on x-axis and projection of on y-axis. So domain of this function, df is equal to r, and range of this function is equal to, it's you can write something like that, 0, infinity, or you can write r plus union 0. There are two ways you can write the range of this function. Again, what is the solution set of this function? So in this case, again you will get the solution is 0. For x is equal to 0, you will get y is equal to 0. So this is the solution of square function. Okay, about the cube function, it is fx is equal to x cube. So how the graph of a cube function will look like? So let's make a chart first. So it's you can put -2, -1, 0, 1, 2. So for -2 it will come as -8, -1, 0, 1, 8. So if you plot the graph of this function, it's 0, 1, 2, -1, -2, 1, 2, -1, -2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. -1, -2, -3, -4, -5, -6, -7, -8. So this is -8. So for 0, it's coming as 0, 0. For 1, it's 1, 1. For 2, it's 2, 8. For -1, it's coming -1. Then 2, -2, -8. So we plot the cube function, it will come something like this. Okay. So now take what will be the domain and range of this function? Let's take the projection of this graph on x-axis and y-axis. So this is a projection on x-axis and projection on y-axis. Okay. So what is the domain of this function? So domain of cubic function is equal to R and range of cubic function is equal to R. What is the solution set? Solution set is again in this case is as 0. So one important thing you have noticed here, let me so this is your function fx is equal to x. Fx is equal to x square. Fx is equal to x cube. Fx is equal to x to the power 4. So there is a very important pattern you can observe here. In this case, x square, x to the power, where power is even. In that case, you are getting graph symmetry about y-axis. So if you put a mirror here on the y-axis, whatever part of graph you are seeing on the right side, it is coming at the left side. So if the function is in the form of f x is equal to x to the power n and n is even, so you are getting symmetry about y-axis. And in this case what happens? So when function is in the form of fx is equal to x to the power n and n is odd, so in this case also you are getting symmetry, but that is not about y-axis, that is about origin. So if you pass any line from origin, so whatever distance you are getting this point, in the same fashion you will getting the same point here. If you put another line here passing through origin, so whatever distance you are getting this point, you will get the same point here. So in this case it's a straight line, so obviously whatever distance you are getting here, you are getting here. So in case of fx is equal to x to the power n, if the function, if n is odd, so in that case you are getting symmetry about origin. This type of function is called even function, and this type of function is called odd function. We will see more detail once I'll make a video of even function and odd function, so you'll get more detail. But in a nutshell, you can see if the graph is symmetrical about y-axis, then it will look like something this, and it will call even function. And when the graph is symmetrical about the origin, then that is called odd function. Now coming to the comparison part of polynomial function. So function is something like that, x or fx is equal to x square या fx is equal to x cube या fx is equal to x to the power 4. So if I plot all the function in the same graph, how will it look like? This is 1, this is 1, this is -1, this is -1. So the first function, the graph is a straight line. In case of second, fx square, this is something like this. Fx is equal to fx cube. This will look like something okay. Fx is equal to x to the power 4 will look something like this. Okay, so this is if I put a number 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is your first one, this is the second one, this is third, last one is the fourth. But here if you see, this is the first one, this is second, this is third, this is fourth. So what happens when value is greater than 1? When x is greater than 1. So when x is greater than 1, in that case, you see x to the power 4 is greater than x to the power cube, greater than x to the power 2, greater than x. But if the value is between 0 and 1, in that case, this is just reversed. In that case, x is greater than x square, then x cube, then x to the power 4. So you can see here the things are reversed. Greater than 1, x4 is the greatest, and between 0 to 1, x is greatest and x to the power 4 is the lowest one. In the similar fashion, you can see here, if you compare between 0 to -1, when x is between less than 0 and it is -1, in that case, this is your fourth one. So this is the fourth and this is the 2. But when x is less than -1, in that case, this is graph is 2 and this is 4. So when x is less than -1, in that case, x to the power 4 is greater than x square. But in this case, it is just reverse. X square is greater than x to the power 4. In a similar manner, you can draw the condition here as well. So this comparison you have to understand very well. Okay.